I'm on Birchwood Place, and we believe a tornado came through here. The power's out. There's a tree on the power line.
Right now, more stories of survival after a powerful tornado hit Central Florida. Hear one man's experience as that storm was going right over his home.
The cleanup process has started in one Palm Coast neighborhood after EF1 tornado touched down, impacting close to 170 homes. News 13 Saul Signs in the neighborhood and spoke to one woman who was in a Christmas parade while all this was going on. Right, Saul?
That's right. Now I want to show you, Jackie, something that's very typical after disaster strikes a neighborhood. I want to show you these blue, green, and black tarps that started going up, covering damaged roofs in the Indian Trail subdivision in Palm Coast after that EF1 tornado struck. Jennifer Wagner lives on the street which was most impacted, Bannerwood Street. Wagner and her two kids were actually in the Christmas Day parade Saturday night when it was cut short after city workers learned a dangerous storm was in the area. Wagner tells me she drove home going over down trees, avoiding power lines, and saw the destruction. 7 of 170 homes were destroyed. The worst hit home is actually on the corner of Bannerwood. Wagner tells me being at the parade with the children was actually a mixed blessing.
And nobody got hurt, so.
Yeah. Because if you'd have been here and the tornado hit here,
it would have been bad. My kids were already crying in the car, and they were already scared to death, and they were crying their eyes out, freaking out when they saw everything that had happened. So thank God we weren't here, because it would have been worse if we were here, I think.
Damages are estimated at close to $5.5 million. A lot of the homeowners whose homes were impacted by that tornado are now talking to an insurance company. We'll be talking to one homeowner who actually is having a hard time with his insurance company and wonders where he'll be staying at because his home was destroyed. For now, we're live in Palm Coast. Saul Signs, News 13.
Right now, families continue to clean up after that tornado caused major damage in Flagler County, one of the hardest hit areas, the Indian Trail subdivision in Palm Coast. News 13's Margaret Kavanaugh shows us what it looks like 2 days later.
Piles of debris like the one behind me line this entire street. People who live in this community have a big mess to clean up today. Take a look at this video that was taken from the sky with a drone. The EF1 tornado touched down Saturday night. 7 homes were destroyed, while more than 160 others were damaged. 3,000 families lost power. You can see piles of cracked wood from damaged homes, snapped trees, and aluminum sheets wrapped around the trees, all evidence of the storm's power. We spoke with one man who's trapped inside of his home.
I thought my house blew up and I'm probably dead.
He was able to get out with cuts and bruises. In fact, despite all the damage, no serious injuries were reported. I spoke with crews that are out here today that say they have a big day of work ahead of them.
I just can't believe the power of whatever went through here. It's insane.
Cleanup started yesterday and will continue today. City leaders say that this is the first tornado in the city's history. In Palm Coast, I'm Margaret Kavanaugh, News 13.